Hi guys, well welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's the 10th of November today, 2024. It's overcast, it has been drizzling. We've been on the car boots this morning. Didn't find anything of notice. However, a friend of mine gave me some coins, a couple of coin sets earlier in the week, so I thought we'll share them with you, what we've got. But it's been pretty dry on the coin collecting scene. We've got a load of coins on order. I'm just waiting for them to arrive. Most of my week's been spent in Salford Royal and the doctors, so I've not had loads of time to do a lot of things. But what we've done, we've done enough. Got to excuse the breathing. My breathing's terrible at the moment. You probably hear when I'm like pause every now and again. That's because I'm breathless, and you probably get hear quite a lot of in my videos. So sorry about that, but you know, it does get tough here, but trying to breathe and talk at the same time. And the more I talk, the more breathless I become. But yeah, I've got a cheat sheet here, and we have been busy this week. In fact, we're sorting the onions out early in the week, and we got them set up on the table outside. We're going through to see what we've got, see what was viable and what wasn't. We nearly dropped a clanger. In fact, let me run the clip and show you. Well, guys, I'm just quickly scanning through these onions, and I'm going to be putting these in shortly. I've already done the garlic. One of these onions are not like the other, I just noticed there. Oh, what did I just do? Please tell me. Thank God for that. Oh dear. What? Not looked properly. Well, we've got these, they're called Red Winter onion sets. And these ones are called electric, and there's two different varieties of onions. Otherwise, we've been getting different onions coming up in the wrong places. Anyway, that was lucky. So what I'm doing now, I'm sifting through them all, and picking all the good ones out. Now with onions, it doesn't really matter how big they are, because these will turn into big onions. So it's not like the garlic. That's a duffer, so that goes in there. So yeah, what we're doing, 25, 30, 85, 90, 96, so we've got 96 there, and that one's not, well, we're not even going to use that. So we've got 96 of these red winter onions, so I'm going to leave that in there for now. So they're okay, so we've got them. Now we're going to go through these ones now, and basically we're going to pick all the duffers out. These will look a lot nicer than the winter onions, these electric ones. There's a lot more bigger ones in here, but like I say, it doesn't really go off how big they are, because they will grow. That looks like the only one, and it doesn't look that bad really, but I'm not using it. So I say quickly count these and see what we've got here. 5, 10, 85, 90, 95, 100. And what was we missing out there? We're missing 4. Didn't see that. So oh, there's a spare one there. Right, so there we go. So we've got 100 of each. So there is what they say there is 100 in. And looking at the duffers, well, there were 4, no, yeah, 1 2 3 4, which was, as you can see, that one's all right, but it's not what it's supposed to be. And again, that one, no, that's had it. So we ended up with 206 out of, this should have been 200, so we got 6 extra ones. I've stuck 4 in there of the electric. To be quite honest with you, there's not much difference between them all. The only difference is this one here. Obviously it doesn't belong in this packet, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to be planting these out shortly into one of my beds. These I'm going to take home and disperse, get rid of them at home. So we've got his onions sorted out now. The only thing is I've got to plant them. I'm not too sure which bed I'm going to put them in. And what I really want to do is to work on that bed which has got the burning bin in. I want to spread the ash into that bed, then put more compost on top, and I want to plant these ones into that bed, because I know the potassium and the ash will really help these onions to flourish. So we have got a lot of onions on order. We've got a load of potatoes on order, but we won't be getting them until the start of well, the end of January, 1st of February sort of thing. That's when I get all my potatoes. We've ordered them through the allotments. We use KG Loaches to supply us all as potatoes and as onions, and we get them for a reasonable price. They're cheap. They're about £2, well, £1.50 cheaper than any of these garden centres. In some cases they're up to £2.50 cheaper. But yeah, we're waiting for them. But I am looking for some snowball, and I need probably 100 of them as well. So we've got 200 red onions here. I think I'm going to do 100 snowball, and I'm going to do a couple of 100 Centurion, Stuttgarter, and what's the other one? Steron, Stuttgarter, Centurion. Yeah, anyway, that's what we're going to do. Right, I'm going to put these back into the greenhouse where they were, and we'll get them planted out as soon as possible, and I'll get rid of this accordion. Right, I think that's the plan. So fortunately we didn't mix them up, but I don't think it really would have mattered. They're all red onions, but very similar. But I suppose at the end of the day it is what it is, and I like to grow them in rows of what they are, rather than all mixed up. The other job what I wanted to do as well was to clean my burning bin and get all the ash out of it, and the ash is important for the onions, to believe it or not. So here's another clip of me doing just that, cleaning the burning bin. Well guys, this is fun. What we're doing is putting the metal in this bucket and ash into that bucket, and we're emptying the bin out here, taking all the nails and everything out of it. Oh, it's so fun, and I'm not liking it one little bit, but the ash we're going to spread into the beds eventually. But I've got to collect it and get all the metal out. Now, if they had the magnet to hand that was any good, it won't take me 2 minutes to deal with this, but as it is, it's a slow going process, so we will be back with an update. But we've got a fair bit of ash there, and there's still loads in there to be had, so we'll get on with it, and we'll give you an update at the end. Right, quick update. We've got 2 buckets of ash there. There's some clinker and loads of metal there. That's going in the skip when the skips arrive shortly. The bin is empty at the moment. However, we're going to be putting there's a raised bed here. All that wood we're going to burn. I'm going to replace this bed, so all that wood has got to go in there. But for right now, all I'm going to do is put all this metal stuff into there and put that lid back on, and then what we'll do when the skips arrive, we'll take that out, get rid of it. This ash I'm going to put the ash into the greenhouse. I don't want it to get wet. Now I've had some more of these bags, which I don't know where they all are, but when I find them, we're going to bag some of this up, and the rest of it's going to spread into the beds, because there's nothing better to grow your onions in. It's rich in potassium, that, and onions love potassium. So anyway, there my girls there. They just had a shock. Some idiots let a firework off there. It was that bloody loud, even made me jump. They're going to be fireworks display in Beale Hill Park tonight, and it's going to get very loud. Still, the chickens should be fine. So we ended up with 2 buckets of ash, and I've got to tell you, we're going to be putting a lot of that ash into the raised bed next to where the chickens are. Chickens love potassium. My mate Bernard used to have a fire going on his plot every single day. He used to come down every day like me. He used to have a fire going, and he spread all the ash all over his plot, and his onions was absolutely awesome, along with everything else that he grew. And he always swore it was the ash which actually did it, which made them grow bigger and tastier. So we're going to be putting some of that ash into that bed. With the metal bits and what have you is in a bag inside the bin. We're going to be doing some more burning shortly, so I'm leaving it where it is for now. But we will be doing that, working on that bed where the burning bin is shortly. I've got some garlic which I really need to put into that, so we can't leave it too long before we do it. Anyway, moving on from that, I'm going to show you now this. I've got this little handheld chainsaw, battery operated thing. My mate Les, we're talking to him, I said I need to get one. He said, oh, I've got 2. He said my sister does competitions, she won 2 of them. He said, would you want one? Would we be interested in buying one? I said, yeah, for the right price. He said, give me a minute, I'll bring it over, and you can have a look at it, and you can tell me if you want it, and we'll sort a price out. Anyway, he brought it over, and they're about 80 quid. That's 80 quid, but you can get them a bit cheaper than that. Anyway, we did a deal with him, and I bought the thing. So you're going to see me critiquing it now, and using it to cut one of my branches. Now I would have loved to show you me cutting the tree out here, but I had all my potty mouth mates around, weren't they? They're all swearing, and they're helping me to move the branches, but they're all effing and jeffing, so I couldn't use any of that footage. But we do trial the little chainsaw out on my other trees at the side here, and well, you're going to see the problems they had doing this clip straight away when I show you right now. Hi guys, well, we're just about to start to critique this, I think it's called a Jagem Pro, I can't even pronounce it, some JYGM Pro, Jagem Pro. The Welsh should be able to read what that says. There's no bloody no valves in it, so it's well, there's obviously the O, but the rest of it, it's all bloody it's all letters, no vowels. Anyway, Buttercup decided to play Schrodinger's cat. I've got no beryllium, so I can't put that in the box with her and see whether she's alive or dead. However, if she keeps it up, she might end up the latter. And yeah, it's just at the moment it's a Mexican standoff with her. I just put it on the table. I reached over to get me coffee, take a swig, put it bloody back. She's on the box. Inside the box is, like I say, is a little chainsaw. I bought it off a friend of mine, Les. He had two. His sister does competitions, and she wins all sorts. Anyway, she give him this, and plus she give him two of them. Anyway, I was talking to him. I needed one. I needed to get a small one as well as my big one, what I've just recently bought. He said, "Oh, I've got one over there in the box. So it's brand new." He said, "If you're interested, you can have it." So I said, "Bring it over." Anyway, I brought it over, and he says, "I said, what do you want for it?" He said, "Well, I'm not too sure how much they're selling for." Anyway, we looked online, and the cheapest you can get these is for 30 quid. However, they're reduced from 70 quid, so I think no, 70, 80 quid. It was 79.99. But anyway, he said give me 30 quid for it, so I've got it here. It's got brand spanking new. I'm dying to get it out of the box, but like I say, we've got Schrodinger's cat sat on the bloody box here rather than in it. Hey, we'll set up Occam's razor and slide her down it if she doesn't bugger off, but it looks like she's in for the stay here. I'm not going to shift her off it. Like I say, I don't do that. Me and Buttercup have got an understanding. She moves when she wants to move, and I've got the patience because I'm a fisherman. Oh, you nearly knocked it off the box then, didn't I? You shouldn't even be on that box. That'd been good, wouldn't it, if she'd fallen off it? She's having none of it, are you? You're having none of it. Give her a good brushing before. Got all her fur's beautiful. She's got cack in her eye where she sleeps for 20 hours, and in the 4 hours that she's awake, she drives me insane. Look at her. You can't make it up. But, yeah, welcome to an allotment. Here's well, it's a bit of a folly, this, isn't it? Right, anyway, I'll be back in a bit when she buggers off, and I'll show you what's inside this box, and I tell you, it's really cool, and we may even get to use it in a bit. I've charged all the batteries up last night. There's 2 batteries that come with this. They're not the square batteries. You'll see anyway when I dig it out. But right this moment, it's the Mexican standoff. Well, at least I got my coffee. Been to the doctors. I've had blood works this morning. Ah! Oh shit! Oh god! Ooh! Ah! Ah! Oh sugar! Oh god! God! Ah! 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 Crying out! Oh Jesus, crying out loud. Oh, that hurt. Bloody hell, what was that stuck on with? Super glue? Oh, she's gone. That was annoying. Honestly, that pulled all my hairs off me bloody hand, that. Right. We got rid of her. Happy days, here we go. Let's get into this box. So what we got? Well, we got the user's manual. It's a 4-inch cordless chainsaw. I can read that because it's actually in big letters. Get to the juicy stuff. screwdriver, oil bottle and a packing box and the user's manual. But anyway, both. Let's have a look at what we bought here. So this is the little chainsaw. These are the batteries, charger here, and it's funny, the charger here, you put the plug it in here, and when it's ready the light comes on yellow, sorry, green. So when it's charging it's red, when it's fully charged it's green. You stay where you are and do not come over here. So it pushes in like that, and you got a little safety button here. You can't do out there, but you got to press that and then it goes. There we go. So what we got another spare battery here. Cool. Inside this little bag here, what we got 2 spare chains, oil, screwdriver, what I'm looking for is the adjuster on this. You know, I'm messing around here. Should really take the plug out. When you're messing with things like this, you really want to be very careful. You definitely don't. You want to keep your hands away from this area. Just take the battery out. You've got to push the 2 pins here and it comes out. Now I feel very, very confident to touch this. You need that slat there, that's all you need in these. But this I think that there's you unscrew that to actually, no you don't, it's that you unscrew that and then this comes off and you can change the chain. But yeah, paid 30 quid for that. So we're going to be using this shortly. We're going to be cutting these small branches. Now I have actually got a bloody big chainsaw, not as good as the one what I originally had. Me still that cut through 40 inches of wood, not a problem. The one I've got probably cut through 8 to 10 inches, which is great. But I don't want to be lifting that up in a tree to cutting the thinner branches off when I can use this. And you know, it's got a good guard on it, and you know, it's easier to use. Anyway, that's what we've just acquired, and in the next hour or 2 we might get to use that. So yeah, it's I can't even pronounce that. It's Glazing Pro. There's no vowels in it. other than the O at the end, it's all letters. So you got Glazing Pro, I think that's what it's called. Power tool, 4-inch cordless chainsaw. It's an MR6501. That's the number what you want to type in if you want to have a look at them. Oh, made in China. There we go. I thought it was some sort of cream thing, but made in China. By the way, all the handles are rubber and everything. Now, I'm not getting any sponsorship for this at anything, so I'm just showing you what I've bought. Well, like I say, we'll critique it. We'll go up that tree. If it cuts what I want, and it does a good job, not a problem. If it doesn't, they'll be getting another review and I've given my honest opinion. But for what I see, it looks pretty cool. They do another one identical to this, but it's got the square battery. It's slightly more expensive apparently. It's more like 60 quid to buy it, but if it does what I want it to do, I'm not complaining. Right, anyway, enough of that, and we will be back to the use of this shortly. Well guys, I've been playing with my toy this morning. We've pruned the apple tree over there. However, I'm just going to cut this branch out here and get rid of that, and We will be getting rid of the peach tree shortly, but I'm just going to get me a little handheld chainsaw, and I think here's about where I want to cut it. Oh jeez, that's much better. I am going to be using the bigger version of this, my big chainsaw, and we're going to take this one out here. I bet I could take this out. I bet I could use this now to basically take most of this out, but I'm not. I'm going to use my other one. This one here is just for cutting small, you know, like anything up to about 2.5 inches. But it's brilliant. It comes with 3 blades. That reminds me, I have to order some blades for me brand spanking new chainsaw, the petrol one. You can buy the blades, they're only, I think they're 15 quid for free. That's how much they cost. The 3 blades, 15 quid. Now I've not even used it yet, but I like to cover all my bases. I've got the actual cutting tool to sharpen these, and I've also got it for the other chainsaw that I've got. So yeah, this is pretty cool. You know, I think there's about, you know, that's the battery, and it's quite safe now to mess around with it. You don't want to be doing what I'm doing here while it's still got the bloody battery in it, although it has got a security feature that you have to press that button in before you can press the trigger, so it has got that. But yeah, very good. Nice little chainsaw. Well, it made short work of the other tree, but yeah, I've just cut that branch out there. But we will be coming to this peach tree. I'm going to take some of the height off these other trees as well. Right, anyway, I'm going to knock it on the head. But we will be back with this and the other one shortly. I was just trialing it out, see how it works. I'd love to show you me actually doing that one properly, but the problem was I had my mates there, and the you know, the what's the word I'm looking for? Potty mouth. But yeah, anyway, at least that one's had a bit of a prune, and hopefully in the next week we'll get rid of all these other bushes, and I'm going to take this up to the fire up the other end of the allotments where we're going to burn all this. So it's a good time to be using this. So I'm going to take that down there and get rid of it. I just thought we'd give it just a branch which was sticking out, which was really annoying me. So we've taken care of it. Yeah, so Buttercup decided a favourite place for the day to put a backside was on the box. Yeah, and I've got to tell you, taking that plaster off this arm, it did hurt, because it's got all my hairs in it, and the bloody plastic was like glue. It's like super glue. I should have pulled it off faster, but no, I thought we'd be a bit dramatic and go ah for the camera. I asked the nurse, I says, when you stick the needle in, can I do a video of me screaming and going ah mercy mercy? She said, no, I can't do that. I thought, you miserable bugger. I'd love to do that, but they won't let me do it. I get one what'll do it eventually, and we'll have a bit of fun with that, sticking the needles in. I've had needles in both my arms, blood works. I've had needles in both my shoulders, these anti-scopics to keep me breathing. This is what we've been doing to me all week in hospital, breathing tests, all sorts of rubbish. Doctors. I've still got to go to doctors tomorrow and drop some samples off, so that's fun. Anyway, Buttercup was a bad pain in the backside with that clip, but that chainsaw works really good. We're going to be using that with my big chainsaw next week to hopefully cut the peach tree out. Now, we was using a chainsaw identical to the one I've got. However, the blade's blunt on it, and we was cutting trees down at the front of the allotments. Let me show you. There goes George dragging another one here. I've got to tell you guys, this is bloody hard work. Try to chop this out here. I really need my chainsaw. That one, the blade, it definitely needs sharpening. And well, I haven't got a generator here to work my sharpener. It means I would have to take the bloody blade off it, which I don't really want to do. Over end of distance, we've got Mike with the fire going, burning it all. We've got other plot holders clearing empty plots, burning all the wood and all the rubbish. And they're throwing all the wood on the fire over there and trying to get rid of it that way. All the metal they're collecting and throwing just round the corner. Well, size of this bugger. I tell you, it's fun doing this. Trouble is I can't get into that back garden, so I can't cut it. Otherwise I would. But, yeah, we took a load of this. Absolute tons of it. Almost a full tree, that. Well, most of the tree's gone now. Look at the size of them. They're not big trunks, but they are a nightmare to cut through, especially when they're alive still. George is taking the branches over. I'm cutting. He's taking them over to that fire over there. I absolutely feel really sorry for him today. He's just turned up in a taxi. He bought a brand spanking new, what are they called? Oh God, here she is. Oh, shut your face. I can't think what the car's called. Not Spitfire, MG. He's got an MG, and some drugged up black guy has drove straight into him and wrote his car off. He's only had the car like 2 months, not even 2 months, brand spanking new. And what? Seriously, Buttercup. See what I'm sat down and she sat on my bloody knee. Unbelievable. Okay. Are you happy now? You are? Good. You still got a dirty nose. I had to wipe your face with wipes before, you scruff. Yeah, I'm busy. Unless you want to pick the chainsaw up. I've run out of go-go juice. I need to get some 2-stroke oil. It's 40 to 1 this, and obviously you put oil in there as well. So I need chain oil, and I need 2-stroke oil. We've got the petrol. I'd have to go and dig in my shed, see if I can find. I know I have got more 2-stroke oil, but it's finding it. Stop your whining. Well, must be about a dozen trees chucked on there. Mike's worked his arse off, getting it all done. Now he's having a break. Yeah, thankfully we run out of 2-stroke oil, and I couldn't do any more because this thing runs on 2-stroke oil with your mix, 40 to 1 mix it is. But yeah, we burnt a load of trees there, as you saw that fire, very toaster. But we got rid of all the trees. I think we cut about 8 or 9 trees and burnt them all there. It's great to we're keeping that plot vacant until we burn all the trees around the allotment. Now, the trees we're burning are not fruit trees. And on this allotment, you're not allowed to just have normal trees. You've got to have. It can only be fruit trees. You can have we can have up to 7 of them, and then that's it. You can't have any more than that. So these trees have been blown in from the wind, and they've started to grow. They got so big now they need to be cut out. And the one at the gate was no exception. It was actually getting too big. As we were coming in gate, it was catching on the door and everything, so it had to be cut. Fortunately for me, I run out of 2-stroke oil. Anyway, we went to buy some 2-stroke oil the other day, and went up to B&M Home Store in Swinton. Now, unfortunately, they didn't have any, but what they did have was what I'm going to show you in a bit. So check this clip out, and you'll see what we brought back. Mark that place that I said I'd never go back into. The reason why I went in there was to get that 2-stroke engine oil for me my strimmers and my chainsaws and everything, and all my other power tools, which is got little engines on. Anyway, gets the counter, and he said 12 quid. I said to the guy, I said, I don't think so, mate. So it says 9 quid over there for a bottle of this. He says, honestly? I said, yeah, 9 quid. He says, not a problem, I'll reduce it. And he did, to 9 quid. Well, that's what it says over on the where I just bought it from. Anyway, we went up to B&M Home Store, and I've got them. Now I was just looking in B&Q's there, half a tray. So I'll get about half a tray more for £3.50, where you would have got 3 trays for a fiver or half price. The trouble is you not get as many as you got there for £3.50. Anyway, yeah, we didn't go out there empty-handed. Got myself a cheeseburger. I got my oil. Apparently I've just had a call off my missus. Said your chains have come. That's for me, my chainsaw. I've not even used it yet, and yet I've gone and bought 3 chains. You get a deal, 3 chains for 15 quid. They're not expensive. So I like to cover all my bases before I start to use my tools, and like I say, I've got everything I could possibly need. I've even got the chain cut sharpener. That was 30 quid, 30 quid. I can't remember the exact, I think 25 quid or something like that. So yeah, we got the engine oil, we got the chain oil. We've also got, well, we've got the petrol. That's a thing. I have to go and get some petrol. I'm running short on petrol as well. But the thing is, we just popped down here now to get this, so I don't know if I'm going to tie it into this week's video, but we'll do it somehow. Oh, by the way, we got another chainsaw, but this one's a battery operated one. I paid 30 quid for it. Anyway, I'm going to eat my butter. I'll see you back at the allotments, guys. Oh, cheeseburger with onions, red sauce. Oh, it's lovely. Just saying to the girl who I just bought this from, I said I wasn't going to go and buy it. I was heading to my car, my legs took me to here. So after laughing, she said, what do you want? I says, cheese and onion burger, red sauce and a buttered bun, and that's what I'm eating. So I'll see you back at the allotments, as I said before. Well guys, today we went to B&M Home Store. I went looking for some engine oil. We didn't get the engine oil at B&M's, but we did get these violas and I think the primroses, and there was on offer for £3.50 for a pack. Well, £3.50 a pack, that's what they originally were. Reduced our price, so I got 2 packs for £3.50. Now I thought I was just getting all violas, but like an idiot that I am, I picked up a tray of primroses, so it doesn't matter. They're all going to go in the beds. Buttercup's driving me mad here, trying to do my video, and she's like I say, she's in shop.
Oh, shut your face. I'm going to get you in an headlock in a minute. I'm going to get that sleep out your eye. I've cleared most of it. It's just cack. It's not affecting her eye. Her eye's perfect. Fine. Yeah, it is. But I'm going to get the wipes again on you. I keep doing it. She just does it all the time. It's just one of them things. But she's fine. So don't worry about her. I say we got this 2-stroke engine oil. We went to B&Q and it says £9 on the label at the side of it. And again, just one bottle left. So I picked it up, went to till, said to this black lad there, I said, how do you work these frigging machines, these scam things? And he says, hey, I'll show you. And he said, and it come up £12. I says, that ain't happening. I said, it says £9 over there. He says, not a problem. So I just reduced it to £9 and that's what he did. So yeah, £9 and that's... Stop sitting on me flowers. You're going to flatten them all. Move them over there. Get your fat backside off me flowers. Never mind, no. You're going to get it. So yeah, I've got my engine... Oh, well, I've got my engine oil now to put in my strimmers and... if you keep doing that with my bloody flowers, I'm going to have you. She keeps wafting them with a... Leave the flowers alone. Now sit down and shut it. Okay? Never mind. Come here. See that eye there? It's just... all it is sleep. I'm going to get you in a minute. I'll get you in a headlock and we're going to sort that out because it looks like I've been 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. Anyway, we're going to be planting these probably next week now. I'm really, really rough this week. I've been in hospital so many times this week and I've had so many different injections and I'm feeling really, really poorly. But not poorly enough to not go out and spend a few quid on flowers. So we'll get these planted next week. I thought we'd show them you. Yeah. £1.75 a pack, £3 for the £5.50 for the two, and they're like £3.50 each normally. I better move them before Buttercup decides to sit on them.
So we got some violas and some, I think the pansies, and we got 2 trays for £3.50. Now we went to B&Q obviously to get the 2-stroke oil because we need 2-stroke oil to work all my strimmers and everything. And they had some of it in there. They reduced from £10 to £5, but you're not even getting as you're getting like 2/3 of what you're getting there for £3.50. So we went back, coming back through Swinton today. We've actually got a lot of trays of these. So a lot of these flowers in the planters around the plot shortly. That's what we're going to be planting. The 2-stroke oil. Oh my God! It said £9 when we got to till £12, and I said to this black lad, "I'm not having none of that." So it says £9 over there. It's not a problem, mate. £9. £9 it is. Thank you very much. So I got it for what it says. So we got his oil. In fact, I've got my I've not even took my chainsaw out of the box yet. I've been using George's. I might give him one of these blades. I bought 3 blades, cutting blades for the saw. Izzy's blunts. Now I've actually got a sharpener. I bought everything for it. This one, what I've got, I've not even used it yet. But we'll be using it next week to chop that peach tree, hopefully. Moving on from it, like I said, I've got a cheat list here. Let's see what else we got. Here's another one of my things I like to do for the community. You're going to see me now picking some apples. Let me show you. Well guys, we're collecting all the apples.
They're the apples. Tell you what, I'm going to put the bag down, it makes it easier if I do it this way. Oh, you bugger. Look at that. I just chopped it. Lovely. So these are the apples anyway, these are the eating apples. Got a big carrier bag of them. So I'll put these and the baking apples, I'll take a picture and send it to Yvonne, and what she'll do is then pick them up and take them to the food bank. That's how we get rid of them. But there's about 7 or 8 bags of this, what we've picked so far. There's still a load of apples on there. But, yeah, I'm getting them off now. I'm going to be doing a lot of pruning here shortly. Well, these apples, these are Bramleys, and these just normal dessert apples. I forget the name of them, but again, we've got 2 carrier bags here. These are for the food bank. So I'll take a picture and I'll let Yvonne know that we've got apples for her, and then she can take them up to the food bank and do what she wants with them. I was going to give them a bit of a wash. They've got a few leaves stuck to them, but it's neither here or there really. Again, these are the apples, the eating apples. These are the Bramleys. Right, that makes someone happy somewhere, I suppose. So them apples are in these there's 2 bags here. Now I've not seen Yvonne today, but when I see her, she can take these 2 bags and give them to the food bank like she's done with all the other bags I've given her over the years. We gave her a pile last week as well for the food banks. They all went, everyone loved, they loved them. They said send more, so we've got 2 more bags for her to take. Another job what I needed to do was to clean just behind this plot, behind the greenhouse here, this raised bed. I had a load of yellow flag irises and gladiola in it, and they were all died back. Bed needed tidying up, so you're going to see me doing that now. What you don't see is me tidying all the other plant pots around the greenhouse. In each of them a load of daffodils and tulips. So we tidied them all up, and I'm going to run the clip now and show you what we've done. Well guys, today we're going to be cleaning this planter. Now I do need to replace the wood around it, but that's not going to happen today or anytime soon, but it does need replacing eventually. But I've got 1,000,001 other chores to do, so what we're doing, we're just taking all the tops off these yellow flag irises and gladiola, and I've just got my snippers here, and we're just like snipping them back. I could have picked a better pair of scissors, snips. What's happening here, as I shut it, I'm flicking that button up and it's locking it, making it very difficult to to do anything, and I'm cutting them really back, really hard. These, you might think it's brutal. Now I've used a saw, a rip saw, to do a lot of this over the years. This one doesn't need to use a rip saw, I can just use this, but it doesn't do them no harm at all. So it's going to take a bit of time to do this, so we'll speed the camera up and we'll show you us doing this. I don't know if you can see them, they're yellow flag iris seeds, and they're spread all over here, so they will come back. Most of them will come back as well. And there's a load of daffodils and tulips in here, so that's why I'm just going to cover them now with a bit more compost. We'll clean around the edge. I will be back to replace this frame, but not today. So let's go and get me my compost, and I get me my little brush to brush it all nice and tidy. Well guys, we cleared all the weeds and the geraniums which was in them pots. Now inside them pots were a load of daffodils and tulips, and they're starting to come up. Same in these beds, pots here. Now I'm leaving these geraniums in because, well, they don't look too bad, do they? However, they will be coming out because there is a load of daffodils and tulips in all these pots, and same in here. So we're just clearing them away, making way for them all now. But again, we've took the flowers out of the planters. There were some geraniums in there as well. We've taken them out. I'll be putting some pansies or something like that in there later on in the year. But yeah, around here we will be coming back to this, because I want to change this. Alter this bed. It's all starting to collapse now, but I'll get some small pieces of scaffolding, and we can create one for here and another one for over the other side. Now we took the height off this tree, trimmed it. I will be back doing a bit more trimming shortly, but for now I think we're done. I've just got a few bits there to put in the compost bin, and then we're done. So I think that's this area done. I've still got the other area over there to do, so we're going to have at it today. This is the one what I wanted to do, so there we go. Even put a new pair of gloves on for the occasion, although it was awkward at times using them.
So we've got another raised bed behind the camera what we need to take care of as well, so I'll be probably trying to get that in, do that next week as well. The trouble is with that plant, so it's falling to pieces. Now we need some scaffolding boards to rebuild it, and I've got some to do it, but we're not going to do it right this moment. It'll have to take second fiddle at the moment to what we're doing at the back of the plot, but we will get around to replace them. But I do have to cut all the yellow flag irises out of that one. Another job I've been doing this week is helping my mate Mike. Now he had a load of glass missing in this greenhouse. There was the angled pieces there, and the one at the top, he had them missing, and he had 6 of these big panels missing. Fortunately for him, I've got all that, and what I didn't have, I actually we had some perspex, so I can make this triangle at the top. I made it, so yeah, I was over on his plot the other day, and he put the greenhouse too close to the other one. It was hard work, I've got to tell you, to put all the glass in, but managed it with the help of Deborah and Mike and John. Buttercup was up to mischief in the background, as you're probably going to see. So there's a little clip of me sorting Mike's greenhouse.
Well, I'm trying to sort this greenhouse out here, put glass in the greenhouse. I've only got a few more pieces to do. I'm missing a piece for up there. I can use this, cut it to shape and stick it in there. And I've got some pieces of glass over the other side. Some of these vents, I've got some on my plot, so I can bring them over, and I might even have a little piece to fit there. Buttercup there. She's honestly, she's a nightmare. She's bringing mice over. She just chewed up a mouse there on the path. I kill her, I tell you. Right, I'm just going to take a few of these pieces over to my plot and see if I can get a few more bits and bobs to finish this off. It'll be done before I leave here today. Well, I'm just come over here to get some glass. I'm building, well, putting glass in my mate's greenhouse, and he's got about 3 2x2s. He's got some angle ones that are missing. I might be able to find them in here, so that's what I'm digging. I'd love to show you what I'm doing over there, but there's a couple of potty mouths over there. Stop whining. And I can't really do any recording while they're there, but we'll show you what I've been doing when I finish. Shut it! It's driving me nuts. Try to do this thing and all you hear is whine, whine, whine. Well guys, there's Buttercup on the roof there, on the shed. What I've come over here to show you, this is what I've been working on. Now I built mica base, and yesterday I come and ended up cladding the greenhouse. You can hear her meowing over there, she's seen me, and ended up cladding the old greenhouse. I was a couple of pieces short, unfortunately, but I did find the pieces. We managed to find a piece for that there, and I ended up giving him about 6 or 7 pieces of glass here to complete his greenhouse. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I did have a little bit of help. Deborah helped me pass the glass. Mike, even had John over watching. There was a few of us, so I couldn't do any filming, but basically I put the bloody glass in that. The clips, he needs to get more clips. I prefer to get the springy clips, these type of clips. He's run out of clips, but the ones they have been using are these ones as well, and they're not very good, as you can see. Now he took the plastic, he has like a rubber, and someone's took the rubber out of it, and so the glass moves slightly. But anyway, it seems to be okay. Yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday.
So fortunately for Mike, he's got mates like me, and it's not cost him now. And he's got a lovely greenhouse there. He's got 2 lovely greenhouses, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I like to help out when I can. I've got a load of spare glass there. I shouldn't say that because they'll all be asking me for bloody glass. But I do acquire a lot of that glass from time to time off friends. I've got a lot of that glass off my mate David. He was going to throw it into the skip. I said, "What are you doing with that?" He said, "I'm throwing it." I said, "Give it here." He said, "You want it? You can have it, mate." come in handy, didn't it? So we managed to use it, and without having to throw it away. Anyway, I got one more clip to show you. That's these coins Les gave me this week, and really nice of him actually. That was a nice surprise. He come running up. He said, "Here you are, mate. I've had some, and we'll share them now with you."
So guys, this is what my mate Les gave me. This is a crown, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Mother, centenary crown. So this is from the Royal Mint, and yeah, nice little crown there. It's Cooper nickel. There's some bump there. The light on the is killing it. But yeah, he gave me this, and then he gave me this this proof set. 5 pence, 10 pence, 50 pence, half pence, penny, and twopence. I do love the copper coins. These are brilliant, really are. And there you go. Slight bit of toning on the 10 pence and 5 pence. So this is a 1971 proof set, and then they give me these coins here. These are tokens. These are American. I think these are quarters, dimes. I think this though, this is a American $half, 1964, which makes it, I think it's 90% silver, if I'm not mistaken. You flip them like that, don't you? That's it with these coins. The British coins, you just swing them round. But with these ones, you got to flip them. And yeah, this is what he gave me. So that's silver. These are just Cooper nickel, these. And this is it's supposed to be a Roman, but clearly it's what's the name? What they call oh, I forget the name of what they call them, but it's not real. But anyway, yeah, if that was real, it'd be worth about 10 grand. As it is, it's worth about £1.50, if that, £2. Yeah, they're making these replicas. That's what I was looking for, the word replica. These replicas too often, and you've got to be very careful because you can get bitten quite easily. But yeah, these are what my buddy gave me. Yeah, beautiful. That there's like a milk spot on it, but I'm not complaining. What do you want for nothing, guys? What do you want for nothing? Even got a bit of silver there, 1964. Woohoo! There you go.
So some lovely coins, a nice proof set there, bit of toning on it, and same with the crown. We even had a few tokens there, and there was a nice $half. That was silver, 100% silver, 1964. All the rest of them was Cooper nickel, the American ones. There wasn't nothing else which was silver, unless you're talking war nickels from, is it 35 onwards, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7. I can't remember what they are, the war nickels. But yeah, that was a nice surprise, wasn't it? I've got a load of coins coming through the post. I've even got this Strike Your Own Father Christmas coming through the post as well. We pre-order them all, you see, so I'm just waiting for them to get here, and when they do, I'll share them with you. Anyway, like I say, it's autumn here at the moment, fall in the States. We're closing into winter now. It's starting to get a little bit colder. It's not been that cold that it's took me tops off my dahlias yet, but when that happens, that's when I cover my dahlias up. So yeah, who would have believed it, 10th of November, and we still got flowers on the dahlias. It's crazy. I'll show you that. I'll take you on a tour next week and show you all that. But absolute shocking. All me planters are all starting to fire up now with all my daffodils and tulips. Even the snowdrops are coming up. So it's going to be a wonderful spring this year, hopefully. Right, I will. Just before I go, I'm going to see if I can get hold of Yvonne and try and get rid of these 2 bags of apples and get them to where they're needed most. So that's it for now. Stay safe, keep warm, and goodbye for now. What are you doing, Buttercup? Why don't you sit in your bloody bed, lying on the floor like that?